Hello again, everybody. Zach Attack is here with the Atakline for Monday, July 1st, 2013. Wow, I can't believe it's July already. So, as you may tell, I'm a little red today. I had a little sun over the weekend. A lot of hot sun, a lot of hot gigs this past week. Again, I was supposed to have 5 gigs over the weekend. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. But Thursday got canceled because it got rained out. And Sunday's gig got prevented from a misunderstanding. But I did 3 gigs anyway on Friday. I did a grad party for Austin Danjai. And this has been a grad party I've been waiting for the last couple weeks. I've been doing this is my 4th grad party at the time. And I've done 3 prior grad parties. One is just okay, more laid back events, and I expected a party because these people, Liberty Ones, are drinkers. I've done their black parties for 5 years in a row, going on 5 years in a row this September, so I expected a wild party. And despite the rain, it didn't dampen anybody's mood. You know, there was big tents everywhere, and it was a hell of a show. Best grad party of the year thus far that I've done. People were having so much fun. We had like the first win of Cha Cha Slide Cupid Shuffle, but then we played Wobble and Cat Daddy for the first, Wobble and Wop for the first time. That's when it really heated up. All the new shit hit it. I even played Welcome to Detroit City by Eminem. That was a huge success. Even Fight Fight Right, the party was requested by the kids. They went nuts for that. You know, all the regular hits. Thrift Shop went well. So did Can't Hold Us and Journey and AC/DC, all the rock stuff. Dude, AC/DC, they went berserk when I played Shipping on the Line. And it ain't a Liberty Woods party without the cops. Cops showed up around 12:40. So we played softer till like 1:20. They loved us, man. They absolutely loved us. The comeback from Liberty Woods for the not grad party, but block party on September 7th. Till then, we had a doubleheader on Saturday. Kicked off with Westview Orchards and their community day, which also doubled as their 200th celebration, bicentennial. And it was a huge occasion. We had a lot of state and local dignitaries. We had the governor of Michigan, Governor Rick Snyder, showing up. That means I got the DJ for him again. I DJ for him last year at an event. And even some of his people, some of his representatives were like, hey, we saw you at the Full Lady thing last year. Even Mark Hackle, who's the Macomb County executive, he shouted me out on the microphone in front of everybody. He's like, guys, spin the tune today, DJ Zach Attack. I don't have my shirt on, but I saw him last year and he's awesome. And Debbie Stabenow was there, State Senator was there, Candace Miller, State Secretary of State Michigan was there, and a lot of big wigs were there honoring this huge occasion. It was a great day, great sunny day. It didn't rain all day, thank goodness. But it was a big crowd, probably the best show at Westview I've done all year thus far. Then it was on to our next grad party, which was for a guy named Austin Kukowski in Oxford area in Leonard, to be more specific. He went to Oxford High School. I DJ'd for the sequel down there. But anyway, the show had so much potential. It was a great area for a dance floor in the garage, and we had liquor, and it was people wanting to party. But me and my dad are assuming that people got food poisoning because my dad got sick after he ate. So it's not official, but my dad's suspecting there might have been food poisoning because by the time he finally started dancing, half the people left. But it was still okay show. People still enjoyed the videos, and there was a little bit of dancing, but not as much as I expected. And especially after the badass grad party Friday night, I was, like I said, disappointed. So that was my weekend of 3 gigs. I got 2 gigs coming up this upcoming weekend on the 6th. Westview again for the Grandma K 5K1, and then a 4th of July party that night for Tara, my Aunt Doll's friend. This is the 4th year in a row that we've done it, and this better be the best one. You know what I mean? The last couple have been okay. We need great. Now, On with the entertainment news of the day. Starting with your still #1 movie for the second week in a row, Monsters University, with not much competition. It dominated the week again with a big total of 45 million. And not doing too shabby is The Heat, with Sandra Bullock and Melissa McCarthy coming in with 39 million, while My House Down, it went down. Down bad. With a bum, with only 24 million. Like, it's not really a bomb, but disappointing compared to The Heat and compared to Monsters University. So congrats to your #1 movie, Monsters Inc. second week in a row. It may be kicked off this week. There's some big movies coming out this week, so we'll see what happens next week. Now, on with the biggest celebrity news of the week, which was Avril Lavigne and Chad Kroger's wedding. That didn't happen yet. There was reports they got married over the weekend, but now they are getting married today, which also happens to be Canada Day. Of course, they're both proud Canadians. Reports flew over the weekend they got married in France, but the wedding that they thought happened was actually a wedding celebration party held in Cannes, France, with a rehearsal dinner, which people assumed was the real wedding. Various sources told various news sites that they, like I said, they had the celebration, the 3-day celebration kicked off Saturday with the rehearsal dinner. And sources said Avril picked Cannes because she spent significant time in Paris in the past few years and summered in places like Saint-Tropez. She's very immersed in French food, ambience, and culture. It's her favorite place to be. But there's not a lot of celebrities set to be there. X Factor judge and the CEO and executive that discovered Avril Lavigne when he was still the head of Arista Records, L.A. Weed, who's now the head of Avril's new label, Epic, is expected to be at the nuptials. Maybe Chad's fellow Nickelback guys would be there. The actual, like I said, the ceremony was thought to be held over the weekend, but it's going to be held today at an undisclosed location. Rumors are flying that they're going to, not even the guests know where the wedding is. That they're going to be picked up in a location in France, in Cannes, and taken to the wedding venue. So that's going to be very interesting to see what happens there. So there comes congrats to Avril and Chad. I'm a big fan of both of them. I've seen them both in concert. Seen Avril in concert and Nickelback in concert. So they're both great artists and great musicians. No matter what you say about Nickelback, you gotta see him live. You will not hate Nickelback once you see him live. They're a great live band, no matter what people say. So there you go. Avril Lavigne and Chad Kroger about to get married today in France. Now, on with award show news with the BET Awards, which was held last night in Los Angeles. I was home, but I missed it. I didn't watch it. But a big night. Big winner went to Drake. He won 3 awards, including Best Video of the Year for Started From the Bottom. Also winning the Viewer's Choice for that song, as well as winning Best Collaboration for Fucking Problems with A$AP Rocky, 2 Chainz, and Kendrick Lamar, who was another big winner, winning 2 awards. Besides he won 3, including that collaboration, as well as winning Best Hip Hop Male Artist and Best New Artist. He won Best New Artist as well. Nicki Minaj won Best Female Artist, Hip Hop, and I forgot the other awards. I know some movie awards were held. Think Like a Man, a movie I think involving Tyler. I don't think it was a Tyler Perry movie, but it won the Best Movie Award, as well as many other big winners. So congrats to all the winners. I heard Mariah Carey might have lip synced, plus JT performed as well. So it was a big night for the BET Awards held last night in Los Angeles, ending with a performance with Erykah Badu. I forgot who she performed with. So there you go. Now, while everyone was celebrating hip-hop and R&B music in LA. In London, the big Glastonbury festival took place over the weekend. There was too much talked about performances. The first, of course, the highly anticipated performance of the Rolling Stones. After months and months of rumors, they confirmed it in April, and then the performance finally happened. The 2-hour plus performance was a cap-off from their big U.S. tour, which ended, of course, last week in Washington. He performed once again. Mick Taylor performed basically mostly a set list from the U.S. tour they've done. You know, all their hits. Painted Black, Tumbling Dice, Start Me Up, going down the line of their songs. 50 years. And, of course, some back catalog songs as well. And while there was the peak of the weekend, which was Saturday, the big cap-off, the big finale, was on Sunday. People still foaming at the mouth over the Stones performance still love the fact that the headliners of Sunday yesterday was Mumford & Sons. Of course, Mumford & Sons had to cancel a few appearances, including the big appearance at Bonnaroo, due to a brain tumor to bassist Ted, forgot his last name. But Ted performed with the group and played really well as Mumford & Sons ended Glastonbury on a high note. Not much mud action like expected at Glastonbury, but still a great weekend held by a lot of people. Like I said, a cap-off was indeed the Stones and Mumford & Sons, big performers at the Glastonbury Festival. So there you go. Big weekend for England music fans with Mumford & Sons returning with Ted, whatever his name, I think it's Demi or something, I forgot his last name. And, of course, the Stones. Stones are set to perform in Hyde Park, and that's the only shows they have scheduled. There's no additional shows. Please do another U.S. tour, because you skipped Detroit, fuckers, and don't be expensive like this past tour, as we all know. Now, with our Wall preview for the night, we have 4th of July Wall, so it'll be very exciting to see what happens on Wall. There should be and could be some fireworks tonight. Top 4 questions that must be answered tonight. Question number 4. Well, we're down to, actually, it will be top 5. Question number 5. Will anything else happen between Randy Orton and Daniel Bryan tonight? Now, those two are, of course, involved in the Wall Money in the Bank, along with Sheamus, Christian, CM Punk, Rob Van Dam, and Kane. And of course, D-Bryan and Orton fought in a great street fight last week. Great no DQ match last week. And with D-Bryan getting the victory with the no lock, lockdown Randy Orton with the candlestick, choking him out. And I thought, okay, Randy was going to turn heel last week, but he didn't. So who knows if the respect is still there between Orton and D-Bryan, or will things get intense as Money in the Bank gets closer. Like I said, they're both in the Wall Money in the Bank for the WWE title briefcase. Question number 4. Will the power struggle between Vince and Triple H continue? Now, we've seen them interacting with each other when it comes to taking power over, specifically Vicky Guerrero, each telling Vicky what to do. So, Vicky's probably, is indeed, stuck in the middle of this power struggle between Vince and Triple H, which I'm expecting will continue on this evening. And Stephanie's going to get involved too, I guess. So, there you go. Question number 3. Will any new matches be made for Money in the Bank? Now, besides the Raw one, the SmackDown was announced, which will be the World Heavyweight Championship briefcase, which would involve Fandango, Ray Barrett, Dean Ambrose, Damien Sandow, Cody Rhodes, Antonio Cesaro, and Jack Swagger, who's returning after his DUI court case. And I'm guessing, out of last week, I'm guessing AJ could have a rematch against Caitlyn. We could see more possible matches, but we do know Mark Henry will be taking on John Cena for the WWE Championship. Finally, Ziggler gets a rematch against Alberto Del Rio for the World Heavyweight Championship. And also Chris Jericho will take on Ryback. Slow matches were made last week. Question number 2. What will happen between Punk and Paul Heyman? Now, CM Punk doesn't want Heyman in his corner anymore. Doesn't want Heyman involved in his business, especially with Brock Lesnar. But after his decent matchup with De'Aaron Young last week, and he got double teamed, of all people to come to the rescue, it was a Paul Heyman guy, Curtis Axel. And he will be teaming up with Punk tonight against the PTP with Punk resisting. So despite Punk's reluctance, Punk will indeed be teaming up with Curtis Axel tonight against the PTP primetime players. So like I said, Punk and Heyman are still in each other's throats. They still mutually respect each other, but Punk wants Heyman to stay out. But Heyman wants back in, especially with Axel coming in to help Punk last week. And now the tag team match tonight. See what happens there. Question number 1. Will there be any physical competition between Mark Henry and John Cena? Well, last week they were both in suits and both talked separately. There was no physical altercation. So expect some sort of physical altercation between Cena and Mark Henry this evening, leading towards their match at Money in the Bank for the WWE Championship. Of course, Mark Henry fooled the world and tricked Cena in a fake retirement, which led to the World's Strongest Slam 2 weeks ago. He trolled the fans, he trolled everybody. What happened between them two and more? We'll find out tonight on Raw at 8/7 Central on USA Network. That is it for the Atakline for today. I'll see you all later tonight for my Raw review. With that in mind, you've been attacked by the news from Zach doing this early because I have a birthday party to attend for my grandfather who turns 80. Thank you very much. See you all later. Yeah.